guys, Coach here from TryThisPlay.com. Today I want to go over the pros and cons of having a crew versus not having a crew, and the pros and cons of having a bigger crew versus a smaller crew, guys. So guys, obviously I don't know anyone that won a Madden championship belt by themselves, just going straight dolo, not labbing with anyone. There's probably been a few people that came close, guys, but really the winners, when it comes down to it, they had someone to lab with. They had a little crew going on. So, you know, at the end of the day, you can't go solo dolo. I highly suggest you find a crew. The only good thing about going solo is that no one's really going to know how you play, especially if you're unique. You know, you're not really going to show anyone. No one's going to tell anyone about your scheme or how to run it, how to stop it, because you're rolling solo, guys. I mean, that's literally, it doesn't get out. None of your secrets, none of your tips, your exploits, glitches, they don't get out, guys. So you really have more of an element of surprise if you're unique, guys. If you're solo and you run the meta, it's probably not going to work out, guys. I'm just going to leave it at that. However, having a crew now, you definitely want to have a crew when you compete in MCS or you know, any game. I'm sure every single game has a crew. I just don't know how it works in other games, but as far as Madden goes, from my personal experience, I would rather have a small crew over a bigger crew. But guys, there's a lot of pros and cons with both. So just to go over a couple, guys, having a bigger crew, you know, the more people in it is the better if you can control the group. If you have a good crew leader, you know, make sure no one talks, make sure no one plays anyone else in other crews, so they don't show them your stuff and what you find while playing Madden 21. Some of that stuff, guys, if you find one exploit that you can keep to yourself, guys, that can win you a belt, guys, because there's a lot of exploits that you wouldn't know just by watching film. Like, you'll miss it, guys. Even with film on someone, you can't see every single highlight, you can't see every adjustment, guys. It's hard. They can be doing something so minuscule where you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know what the reason's for, but it makes the play that much more effective, if that makes sense. So if you have 20 players in a crew, each player is probably finding game after game after game, playing each other, seeing different looks, guys. So that's every hour, guys, you can get a Madden game in if you really wanted to. Madden games take about 40 minutes. So if you have 20 people playing games every hour, you can get over like 200 games a day in, and they're gonna see so many schemes, so many adjustments, so many things that work, where they're gonna share it with each other, and it's gonna get around the crew faster. Now the problem is, guys, with having that many people in a crew, you know, you have to have some control over it. If you know you're a leader of the crew, you do not want things getting out. You do not want people finding out your schemes pre-tournament. You know, as competitive Madden players, we don't like to show everything we got right away. We want to kind of save it for the tournament so we can win, take home some of that prize pool from EA. So that's pretty much the downside of having a really big crew. It has its pros and cons. The less people in the crew, guys, you can probably trust them. You have more control. You probably have a better bond. You know, it's hard to be in a crew with 20 people and share the same bond with all 20 people. That goes for anything, guys. That's like going to college, and instead of rooming in a house with 12 people and you room in a dorm with one other person, you're just gonna have a better bond, better trust. So guys, it's good to have a smaller crew. It would be better to have a bigger crew if you can control it well. Medium-sized crews too, guys. So like, I would say a good-sized crew is between 3 and 4 people, guys. I would say 4 people max. Anything after that, guys, it gets a little crazy, from my personal experience. So guys, keep that in mind when going into Madden 21. I want to see you guys do good. I want to see new comp players in the making. I want to see you guys take home a piece of that prize pool. We're going to continue to give tips out all day, every day, maybe even twice a day when the game drops. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below, and please leave a like on today's video, guys. If you haven't already, please check out TryThisPlay.com.